Hari Om. Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 5, shloka number 22. Yehi samsparśha-jā bhogā duḥkha-yonaya evate ādyantavantaḥ kaunteya teṣhu ramate budhaḥ. Supreme Lord Shri Krishna says, the enjoyments that are born of contacts are only generators of pain, for they have a beginning and an end. O son of Kunti, the wise do not rejoice in them. A question may be raised that if moksha or liberation from material existence leads to the cessation of enjoyment of the senses, how can it be considered as desirable for humans? Anticipating such a doubt, Lord Shri Krishna reiterates why one should give up outer pleasures. We live in a world wherein we seek our pleasures and happiness by a personality contact with the objects outside. The mind, which is like the sixth sense, derives pleasure from honor, praise, circumstances, success, etc. Seeing, hearing, smelling, touching, loving, thinking are all results of our physical, mental and intellectual contacts with their respective objects outside. Eyes look, therefore they see. The ears listen, and therefore they hear. The mind feels, and so experiences its emotions. The intellect thinks, and so thoughts dance. Since the world of objects, emotions and thoughts is a world that is ever changing, each having a beginning and immediately followed by its end, ādyantavantaḥ, the joys arising out of our contact with them must also remain ephemeral. They must constantly change. So he or she is not wise who goes after any pleasure which has a beginning and an end. No lasting joy, no lasting security can be ours if we pursue finite things that pass away. Worldly pleasures are finite and temporary. Here Sri Krishna says that pleasures born out of sense contacts are not really pleasures at all. They are not just sorrow disguised as pleasure. They are wombs of sorrow, duḥkha-yonaya, which means a single experience of sense contact sows the seed for multiple sorrows. When X-rays are focused over the body, they penetrate the outer covering and photograph the inner contents of the body. Similarly, the purified intellect of the spiritual seeker is able to discover the unseen germs of pain and suffering in the womb of sense pleasures. The ignorant man is attracted by the glitter and glamour of sense pleasures and fall into the pit of suffering. He is caught like the foolish fish that bites the flesh without seeing the hook behind. We as seekers should detach ourselves from the external contacts in order to enjoy the infinite bliss, which is the nature of the self. The law of diminishing utility works in all our experiences, and the very thing that gave a certain unit of joy in the beginning itself soon becomes a stinking pit of sorrow. The experiences with the first laddu and the 20th laddu when you are not hungry is a practical demonstration of this fundamental truth. So Lord Shri Krishna beautifully brings out this idea when he points out to Arjuna how sense objects and their joys, being finite in nature, does not enchant a wise man. Hari Om, Jai Shri Radhe Krishna.